What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the final game of the 3-game series against Boston. Today's matchup is going to be Gio Gonzales versus Nathan Evoldi, something like that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy, and if you do, hit the like button, and if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Grounder down the line at third. Curveball, strike three called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Settling in now, Eloy Jimenez. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Jimenez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The 1-2 pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So striding in, Luis Robert is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line drive base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Popped him up. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
The second baseman.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzales, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Gonzales has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another one sent foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Grounded down the third baseline. Fouled off. Swung on and chopped to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Second inning set to go. Ready now for the White Sox. James McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1. Now here it comes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Standing in, Leury Garcia. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. And he takes ball one. Fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Peraza ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here now is Rafael Devers. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Moncada's there for it, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And this is low, ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. 1 out here in the Chi Sox third. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Fielded cleanly on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Now the Red Sox DH, Michael Chavis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The designated hitter, Michael.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jose Peraza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Mazzara. He gets there, but he missed it. So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eloy Jimenez is retired to kick off the inning. Luis Robert comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Robert, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Left side. Gloved by Bogaerts. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazzara.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazzara. Strike taken, the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Up next for Chicago, James McCann, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
3-1 to Martinez.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he got him. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So here's Yoan Moncada. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Another throw over. So here's Jose Abreu. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Anderson stands at second with 2 gone. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hard on the ground towards short. And there's one down now. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So here's Michael Chavis now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Moncada brings it in to retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Edwin Encarnacion goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eloy Jimenez is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Peraza. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robert is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So digging in now, Alex Verdugo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Mazzara is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Heath Hembry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37.
7th inning, ready to roll. Striding in, Nomar Mazzara. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Left center, base hit.
The catcher, number 43.
Into the box, James McCann, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In the dirt here. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. None out, runners at first and second. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base.
Up next to the White Sox.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. No balls and a strike to count. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
The bat, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Liner towards second. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. Line toward the alley in left center. Robert is there. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
To the plate now, Michael Chavis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan.
At the plate, Jose Abreu as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Adam Engel will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first base for the White Sox, number 15.
First things first, here's a throw over. And they got him. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And that's the first out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Peraza. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
So coming to the plate, Alex Verdugo is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Darwinzon Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one. Now batting, Luis Robert. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Go to
strikes.
that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, James McCann. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Alex Colomé is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Last time through was a base hit. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's through first and hustling for second.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Chopper to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Popped him up. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the White Sox have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today.